Hi, my name's Deena and I'm a food writer, Deena Kakaya. I regularly run and update my blog, which is www.deenakakaya.com, and you'll find me on Twitter at Deena Kakaya. I want to share with you a recipe today which throws me back to the charm and craziness of Mumbai. It's a recipe that I really closely associate with street food in Mumbai. It's the Mumbai Sarnie. That doesn't sound very Mumbai, but let me tell you a little bit about it. Every time I go to Mumbai, I really hanker for this sandwich. I remember a particular time, most recently when I was there, and it was really hot and really sweaty and really steamy in this day. So I remember standing there in this kind of long flowing green skirt, and I remember thinking that it was inconceivable to have even the tiniest hair on my legs under that thin green cotton skirt, which wouldn't even puff around my ankles in the monsoon heat. I was fortunate it didn't stick. Not a mane, or not even some stubble. That would interrupt the flow of moisture, shall we say. My sister-in-law's mum actually introduced me to this sandwich, and since then I've hankered for it again and again, like I say. The recollection of it just conjures up and celebrates the delicate aroma of buttery and toasted bread. That's that smell of butter. The tantalising green chutney. It's nice and delicately spicy and full of coriander. The moist, tumbling filling. Smooth potatoes, cheese, juicy tomatoes, sweet beetroot, a bit of cooling cucumber. They all flirt together amongst this funky masala. So it's like a chaat masala. It's spiky and with peppery and salt, and it's quite pungent. But really works well in this sandwich. And when Auntie, this is my sister-in-law's mum, first revealed the secret to me, I was preparing for a wedding shop to Mumbai, just before my wedding, a few months actually, and Auntie gave me a very unabridged list of shops and boutiques and bazaars to finish, which was and it was hugely helpful. But she did stress the absolute importance of requesting the sandwich in an air-conditioned sari shop. So she said, absolutely, when you sit down, tell them, you know what, I'm hungry, I'm going to go for a sandwich. But it wasn't just any sandwich, it was the Mumbai sandwich. And I remember Auntie's face filling with glee when she became quite poetic and instructing, talking about the sandwich. And I remember thinking, what's the big deal? It's just a sandwich. Well, 7 years and several trips later, in Mumbai, like I say, I was standing there at this shabby-looking and crowd-beholding, almost sacred site, which was the sandwich shop shack. I remember it being July, and the tangerine colours of Mumbai in that sort of season. Tangerine and rust are the colours I think of now. I remember being very stifled in the heat while being tossed around by the crowd. So the sandwich shack is actually just next to a boutique shop, but it's also next to the bazaar. So I was kind of tossed around by the incoming and outgoing traffic while I waited for my husband to pick up the sandwich. I remember I could feel dribbles on my back, and recognising, I thought, oh, you know what, I should have worn a looser vest. And I was becoming increasingly exasperated. My back was aching, I was tired, I was queasy. But these are the lengths that I went to get hold of it. And then when it arrived, as soon as my husband arrived with it, I could smell it from the box, and neatly packed. It's like a pizza box, and I could smell it from the pizza box, of course with the sandwich inside, and my stomach was rumbling. I remember rushing right into the air-conditioned cab, sliding across the seats, but not really managing because it was sticking to the seats. And that's only when, I guess, the skirt decided to stick, most inconvenient spot. So I was decidedly icky and craving water, but what did I do? That's right, straight into the sarnie. So I'm going to share this wonderful recipe with you, and it's really simple, really easy, but I can't tell you, it's just so satisfying. So here are the ingredients. So the first thing you're going to want to do is make the chutney. So that's the base, that forms the base of the sandwich. The chutney, for the ingredients, you'll need about 80 grams worth of coriander. Don't worry if it's sort of a little bit over or under, you'll be fine. And I use the stalks because the stalks actually have a lot of flavour packed in them. And with that I use 2 green chilies because I like it slightly spicy. You may want to moderate it, use 1, 1.5 and see how you go. And 2 tablespoons of water, 1 tablespoon of lemon juice, about a 2-inch stick of ginger. It's nice when it's got a bit of kick in it. Don't worry about it being raw, it's fine. And approximately 10 peanuts, and then salt to taste. What you want to do is you're going to whisk that together. The ingredients for the actual sandwiches, now these are 3-layer sandwiches, exactly, so you want to fill them up really nice and juicy. So 3-layer sandwiches, so for 2 people, 6 slices of bread. You want the butter or margarine to spread on the toast. To be honest, I don't really compromise with this one because that smell of toasted buttery bread with all the ingredients is just fantastic, and it just adds a slight sweetness to it. So I do indulge myself with a little bit of butter in these sandwiches. About 150 grams worth of new potatoes, 100 grams worth of cheddar cheese, 80 grams of cucumber cut into 1 centimetre cubes, and 5 to 6 cherry tomatoes cut into cubes, nothing too big. And I use 80 grams of cooked beetroots, also cut into 1 centimetre cubes, and about a teaspoon of chaat masala. Now, chaat masala you'll find in lots of Asian groceries, but you also find them in supermarkets these days, so it's quite accessible, and really make sure you do get hold of it for the sarnie. Now, to make the green chutney, as I said, all you need to do is grind together all the ingredients until it's into a smooth paste. If you find the paste is a little bit thick and a little bit sort of dry, then add a little bit more water. But what you want to achieve is a nice pasty chutney. You also want to boil the potatoes until they're soft enough to pierce. It should take about 7 to 8 minutes. New potatoes don't take very long. And then allow them to cool before slicing them thinly. Toast the bread and butter each slice. To make each sandwich then, you need to take a single slice of buttered bread and then spread the thin layer of green chutney onto it. Layer the potatoes, beetroot, cucumber, tomatoes and the bread again, and sprinkle about a quarter teaspoon of chaat masala between the layers. I'm going to top it with another slice of buttered bread and then do it again. And then all you need to do is absolutely devour it and enjoy it, and I'm sure you're going to love it. Do let me know. Again, I'm on www.deenakakaya.com, or find me on Twitter and let me know how you go at Deena Kakaya. Enjoy. Until next time.